Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to teach you how to use all your pastel to draw a snowy mountain. All right, are you ready? Let's do it. Switch camera. All right, so first we need the blue construction paper or your pastel set. All right, and I always like to use the peach tone, not too white, but it's light to do the outline. Okay, and you can, if you like, have a peach tone or your pastel ready. Let's do it together. Okay. All right, the first one, let's do a small mountain, and then the mountain we can make it gets bigger and bigger. Okay. All right, and other one right here, another one right here. I like to have you create the overlapping mountains. Okay, you keep on overlapping, and then it look like you have a lots of layer to climbing up. Okay. All right, very simple. Okay, just make a curve, go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all. All right. But think about it. We want the mountain look like a 3D and can be going up a little bit, right? So the one mountain is going to be a lots of small mountains to keep on going up. And I will show you how to do it later. Okay. All right. Let's do little by little first. Okay. So first one, we have those many mountains. And the next one, I want to start with the base tone. Okay, so the base tone, I like to use blue. Okay, please, there's a two different kind of blue. You can see this one darker, this one lighter. I'm going to use the lighter blue. Okay, this one is not the lightest blue. Okay, I always like to have a three color together to show it to you. Light, medium, dark. Let's use the medium blue. Okay. All right, so I like to use the medium blue as a base and color in the background. And this one, it's the base. I really need you to be patient and then do a really solid blue. Okay, really solid blue on the bottom for the base. Okay, so don't just do like that. This is not okay. Okay, we want this solid because mountain always looks really solid, right? Okay, here we go. Color in, color in, color in, color in. And then why, some of the students ask me why blue? Because I want to feel cold, right? So that's why I use blue. Okay, another mountain. And then when you color in and you lose the outline, don't worry about that because that's not the true outline you are going to have. Okay, so just roughly color in first. Okay, you get an idea. Okay, the mountain might look like that first. All right, and then color in, color in. I do it pretty fast. Okay, and I know sometimes you won't be able to catch up, but you can always pause the video and then until it finish, and then we go to the next step together, right? Okay, so no rush. Okay, color in, color in. All right, I'm done for this mountain. I'm going to working on the another one. All right, keep on coloring. All right, I have a very solid blue. And then if you like, you can always add more. For example, on the corner, you can always add more layer of mountains to make it look more interesting. But one thing very important, you see when I'm doing my mountain, different height, right? It's all different height and different size. Okay, don't do the size the same. Okay, if the size is the same, make one bigger, one smaller, and if with the same height, make it one taller, one less taller. Okay, all right, down for the base, put it on the side. Next one, I'm going to have you find the red color. Okay, why red? Because the blue too cold. We need to use the red color to balance it out. Okay, so that's why I'm using the red for the next. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it together. All right, so you can see red, mix it together. Okay, and it look pretty dark. That's what we want because this is the perfect part for the shading. Okay, this is the perfect part for the shading and strong base, solid color. Okay, so it looks like a pretty brown to me right now, right? You can see on the screen it looks so brown, and then look dark brown as well. Okay, and in between, because I want to leave a little bit blue, so okay, that's the gap in between. Okay, so go ahead and color in red. Okay, color in, color in. Very easy, simple. Okay, color in, color in. All right, and I need some more red. I'm going to take off a little bit on here. Okay, color in, color in. Okay, and don't do it too hard. About power 2 will be good enough. Power, if I say power 1 to 5, power 2 will be good enough. All right, and then color in, color in. And some of the students say, how about, do I need to blend it in well? No, you don't have to. Okay, you don't need to blend it in well. You leave a little bit, not being blended in perfect. That's fine, okay? Because you can sort of create the texture for the mountain as well, okay? So here, but don't leave the gap too big. Like, for example, the gap without painting like this big, I don't think it's a good idea, all right? But leave a little bit unpainted, that's fine, okay? All right, another layer for the mountain. Color in, color in, color in. So easy, right? Okay, color in. Okay, another one. Okay, okie dokie. Color in. Different angle, different way. Color in between, okay? Like that. Color in, color in. Here we go. So we have done a lot of mountain, right? Okay, next one, I'm going to have you get the darkest brown. I mean, darkest blue. Sorry, darkest blue. And then we are going to do it over the top. And this will be the true color, the mountain we are going to do it for today, okay? So darkest blue, you can see everything blue, blue. Okay, so this one, okay? I'm going to Put it one more layer on the top, blend it in. So you can see this blue, you know, it looks really, really warm, not too cold, okay? Warm blue. You can see it, very warm blue, okay? Very warm. All right, let me put it up. See the lighting? Very warm blue, okay? I wish I have a better camera. Otherwise, because if I have a better camera, this resolution can be better and you can see the really, really true color. All right, because sometimes the camera, the quality not too good and it affect the color. All right, okay, right now the blue is coming up, looking good. All right, and it's a warm blue. Okay, all right, next layer over the top, coloring. You know, after I done, I show it to you. Okay, I'll show it to you how you look alike. Okay, so I'm just keep on coloring over the top of the red to make the mountain have a look like a warm blue. Okay, and if I use the power, I will say power 3. Okay, not too hard but not too light. Power 3. Before power 1 to 5, power 3. Okay, and right now you can paint it in between because the line will keep on staying. Okay, will stay. Okay, this warm blue looks good. If you put the snow on the top, and the snow won't look like a too bluish, and it looks really strange. Okay, all right, here and there. Okay, let me show you a little bit closer view. You can see this kind of blue, warmer, right? Warm blue. Oh, here. Yeah, camera and the color change. Okay, so next one. Remember, okay, here, let me put it on. First one is light, medium blue, then red, and darkest blue, right? And on the top, I use the peach to do outline. All right, next one. I'm going to start to use black, okay? And why black? For example, if your light coming from this way, right? And then this side of the mountain will be lighter, and this side of the mountain will be darker. Makes sense, right? So right now we are going to separate the, we are going to do the shading for the mountain, okay? So for this mountain, okay, I'm going to do a little bit zigzag. You can see a little bit zigzag like that, okay? And I don't know this camera, you will see or not. Okay, I think this camera not too good. I want it a little bit closer so you can see better. Okay, I think if I use black, you won't be able to see it. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to use white because I can see it, but on the screen, I don't think you can see it. So I'm going to change to white to show you, okay? So for example, I'm going to separate the mountain to, you know, use zigzag. But when you do zigzag, some zigzag bigger, some zigzag smaller, like that. And to separate one side lighter, one side darker, okay? Zigzag. But you know what? one big mountain. It's not just one, it's just not the, it's a lot of small mountain become a big mountain. Okay, I show you why, okay? So for example, I'm going to make the mountain go little by little, little by little to make it step up. So what I'm going to do, okay, before I put snow, okay, here, for example, I have another small mountain right here. Why is that? I'm trying to explain to you, okay? So for example, I have a small mountain right here and other small one right here, right? And other small one right here. So it's kind of like, you know, step one by one by one. So that's why you see the zigzag, okay? All right, so let me make it a little bit more clear. Like for example, I use this mountain, okay? You see, I have a one mountain right here, okay? And I have another mountain right here. And I have another mountain go along here. And other run right here. And then become here. So that's why you see this zigzag. Do you get it? That's how the zigzag comes out, because a lot of small mountains. I hope you will understand a little bit more. Let me explain to you one more time, okay? So how this zigzag come out? You are going to create mountains, okay? And mountain, because it's getting higher, taller, taller, and taller, right? And on the mountain right here, on the mountain right here, right? And so you see, you created zigzag. Make sense? Is that fun? All right. So this one really, okay? Try, okay? I will repeat many times, okay? And then if you get it, that's going to, you know, improve your painting a lot, especially when you're drawing a mountain. All right, one more time. Mountain, right? More mountains, and mountain. Okay, and then where's the zigzag? Right here, right here, right here, right? You see, like that. Okay, one more time. You can do mountain anywhere you like, okay? Mountain, 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 more mountains, like that. And then let's find a zigzag right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. That's the zigzag. All right, a little bit mountain right here, right here, right there. And you see zigzag right there. Okay, so you see mountain. This zigzag is super, super important. You know how to zigzag the mountain, and then you bring the mountain more 3D. Okay? All right, we talk about the light. The light this side, if you light coming from this side, this side gets lighter, and then this side gets darker. And I'm going to use black to enhance the darker part. Okay, so for example, this one, let me show it to you. Okay, for example, this one is mountain, right? And with shading. Did you see it? Shading. Okay, now let me show it to you. This camera. Okay, shading. Let me see if I can even make it closer so you can see really, really the true color. Okay, so we are going to find those shade, okay? So let me focus on this mountain. Remember, this one is the mountain, and this one is the mountain, right? And this side, darker, right? Okay, mountain right here, this side, darker, easy, no problem at all, right? So far so good. All right, so let's find all the mountain. For example, here mountain, oh, right here. That's where you are going to use a little bit black shading. Okay, same thing here, dun, dun, right here, shading. Okay, 1, 2, okay, here, shading. Okay, here, 1, 2, of course, here, shading. Okay, so you get an idea, right? But sometimes, okay, here, let's talk about a little bit detail later. Let's just keep on shading one by one, okay? You see a lot of shading, up, down, the down part, you put some shade, right? Okay, so one more time, okay? Up, down, the down part right here, shading. Up, down, the down part, shading. Up, down, the down part, shading. Right? Up, down, down part right here, shading. No problem at all. Easy. Okay. This one, this mountain, up, down, the down part. This triangle, shading. Up, down, the down part. Triangle right here, you see kind of like triangle shape, shading. Up, down, the down part. Shading. Up, down, the down part. Shading. Find the shade, okay? Find where you're going to shade, okay? Up, down. Oh, this one can see, cannot see. Up, down, right here, shading. Okay? Up, down, right here, shading. Up, down, right here, shading. Up, down, right here, shading. Right? Up, down, here, shading. Up, down, here, shading. Okay? All right, we're shading all on this side, but look at this side a little bit too, right? Because, but this side we need the shading because you see, for example, we are talking about this mountain, okay? I'm going to show you a little bit closer. Okay, you see, we are talking about this mountain, right? And then up, down, shading, shading, shading. But this side, we still need the shade too. But the shading, we don't need to use black too much, just very light, okay? So for example, down here, shade, but light. Don't use too much power, maybe just power 1, okay? Don't use a lot. Okay, same thing, up, down, shading, but only power 1, very light, okay? Very light. Very light. Don't do it too hard. Just do it light. Okay? Very light. So I'm finding all the line on your left hand side. Very light shading. Barely touch it. Barely touch it. You just a little bit shade. A little bit shade. That's all. So find every single one right here. Shade a little bit. Shade a little bit. Shade a little bit. Okay? Shade a little bit. Okay. Every single one. Find a little bit and shading it. Okay, so you basically, you know how to do a better 3D idea mountain so far, right? Okay, and then next one, what I want to teach you is, for example, the mountain, right? On this side, you see some of the mountain have a little, even smaller one. So if I shading, you know, some of them will have a little bit black as well. So I'm going to just put a little bit like that. So not just kind of separate, you know, all like, okay, black, blue, you know, in between, put a little bit shading too. to even increase a little bit more about for the even the smaller mountains. Okay, so I'm going to use pencil to explain to you later. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of keep on putting a little bit even smaller texture for the black on the side here a little bit, here a little bit, like in between a little bit shading, in between a little bit shading to make it look even more real. Okay, so just find a little bit area and then shade a little bit. Okay, this one sounds crazy, right? I'm going to use pencil to explain it to you and then to make it more clear for you, okay? Okay, let's do this part. So for example, you have a mountain, right? You can see this one is the mountain. Let me focus it first. Okay, you see this one is a mountain, right? Big mountain, we did it, right? And but inside, remember we kind of, finding the zigzag, right? And so the zigzag is like another mountain, another mountain, another mountain, another mountain, kind of overlapping it, another mountain, right? You see, compare this kind of mountain to this one. Which one is more 3D? This one, because this one look forward to you and then goes far away, right? Definitely this one. Okay, and then the shading, what are we doing? It's here. We are shading right here because what? You want this one to bring to the front, this one to the back. So you need to shade on the back, right? So this is where we're shading. And then remember we shade here a little bit, but light, but here much darker. Makes sense, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this one to show it to you. Okay, so for example, we are shading it. Shading on this side, I'm going to use this to show it to you so it make more sense to you. And then, but actually when I shading, I use up and down because it's a lot of small mountain or even hill become like that, become a big, huge mountain. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use a line to instead to make you understand a little bit more. That's because lots of small mountain or hill become a bigger mountain like that. And shading. That. This one is concept, okay? It doesn't mean, asking you to draw, but you see the concept here and you can always create a small mountain or hill. Or later on, for example, here you can even create more. So your mountain will look more interesting. Not like a flat mountain. I hope this one makes sense to you. You see? So that's how we're doing a shading. This side less and this side a little bit more. And every time when we're shading it, we do like, mountain shape because it's a lots of mountains become one huge mountain. Okay? So this is the concept. I'd like to show it to you. And I wish I have a better camera again because you can see more details. Okay? All right, a little bit here. This is the one we just talking about, right? The texture. A little bit here and a little bit there to separate the mountains. Okay? All right. So next one, what I want you to do is getting a gray color. Gray. You see the gray color? And why? Because we are ready to blend in the black to make it more nature. Okay, so you see this one to black. Okay, to black, and we are going to use the gray. Start to blend it in with the black. Okay, and the zigzag. Blend it in. See, I'm start to blend it in, right? Okay, blend it in. We use the gray to blend it in, okay? All right, blend it in. Blend it in. I will try to keep it really simple, all right? You see, this one is the first mountain we did. Remember, we do the curve up and down. This is the first mountain. And remember the mountain up, down, up, down. And then all I'm doing is use the gray, blend it in, blend it in. And when I blend it in, I do it about around power 1, around power 1. Blend it in, around power 1. Just softly blend it in. Okay? All right. Shall we go on the next, this one? Okay. You see black? Blend, blend, blend. You see black? Blend, blend, blend. You see black? Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Here in other mountain, you see black? Blend, 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 blend. Blend it in. Okay? But you know what? In between, because we want to put the snow a little bit too, okay? But not too much, not too much. A little bit here and there, okay? Okay, blend it in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it in. Same thing. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it in. Okay. And you can see this side use more black. So this side tend to be darker. And this side I use less black. So you see the mountain look lighter. Okay. All right. So next one, let's do this mountain. Okay, I see black and I blend first. I just find the black. I blend it in, you see? Okay, find black on this side, blend it in. And then I start to blend a little bit between the blue and the mountains start to look white, right? The snowy mountains start to look whiter. Okay, blend, blend, blend in. Okay, blend, blend in. And use the way you blend it in. Don't blend it too, when you blend it in, don't blend it too well because you want to see the texture, very rough texture as well, okay? So you kind of softly use power 1 only, power 1 only, and then blend it in, blend it in, power 1 only, okay? See, become more and more clear to you, okay? All right, let's move on to this mountain. Okay, find the black, blend in the black first. And then softly blend it out. Bring a little bit snow. White, okay? It's not white, a little bit gray snow, okay? All right, here, find the black again, find the black. The shading, we just did it, right? Right here, right here, right? And then this side too. but this time when you blend it in, a little bit softer. Little bit softer. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. But this side a little bit harder when you blend. Okay. And down another mountain. Okay. See, take a look. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit up. Very rough, right? Those are the rough texture. Okay. Here we go. All right, but look at this one. This mountain looks really 3D so far. And look at this one. Not blend. If you don't blend, what happened? Doesn't look like it yet, right? Okay, find the black. Blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. Okay, the other side too, but softer, softer. Okay, not too hard, but this side you can blend a little bit harder. Okay, soft and a little bit harder. Look at that, the mountain looks nice now. Okay, so this one is the gray. I'm going to clean a little bit, okay? You see gray, I put it on the side. All right, next one. Look, you can see the mountains start to go up, down, up, down, up, down, and very nature and nice. But I want you to go back to the black one more time. Why? Because I want it really, really contrast. I want the contrast a little bit more, okay? So for example, I want you to find the black one more time, spatial on the right hand side, because I want the light come from the left hand side. So on your right hand side, find the up, down, the down area, a little bit more black. But this time, 0.5 power, not too hard. 0.5 point power. Very light, just here and there, here and there. Okay, just here and there. And then remember, when I do it, I always do it like that, and then color in like that, and color in. So you look like a lot of more mountain overlapping. Okay, so you see right here, right here, right here, right here. See, darker, a little bit darker, and then here, lighter, just light touch. You see? Okay, I show you why it's so different. Okay, you see, I put a little bit shading black. Compare this one and this one. You see, this one look flat now. Remember, we blend, we do the black, and it looks plain. And right now, when I put this black, and this one become plain, so it means you are doing more and more 3D, making more and more 3D look. That is so good. Okay, that is so good. So let's keep on doing it. Okay, be patient. All right, you draw mountain, you need some patience. Okay, this one, next one, up and down, right? The down part, shading a little bit, right? Up and down, the down part, shading a little bit more. Up and down, here, shading a little bit more. And remember, up and down right here, right? Shade a little bit more. And same thing this side, but just very light, okay? Very light, partial. You see the big difference now? Okay, I want to show you a little bit. You can feel what I'm talking. Okay, a little bit. Look. Yeah, focus a little bit more. Okay. All right, keep on doing up. Let's do this side. So I don't confuse you here. Do it here, up and down. The down part, share a little bit. Right, up and down. up and down right here, a little bit. So you are finding your up and down. Just do it one more time on the down part, right? Just find it one more time. Okay, up and down right here, shading. Up and down right here, shading. So you are finding the up and down part and shade, right? Wow, look at that. 3D. Okay, up and down, shading. You can see your mountain getting more and more 3D. Oh, look at that. Okay. Wow, really like, you know, one next to the other one and going higher, higher, and higher. Okay, so this one is done. Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay, up and down shading, right? This one not too much up and down. You can always create some more to make it more 3D. Okay, all right, right now this one, up and down the down part, right? Up and down the down part, right? This one up and down the down part right here. Up and down the down part. Okay. And then remember this side, you are adding it too, but just very light, very light. You are adding it too. You see? All right, I want you to take a look right now. Okay, look at that. And this side, we haven't do the shading yet. So this one you look okay, okay only, right? All right, let's do the shading, all right? Up and down the down part. Up and down the down part. Up and down the down part. So keep on finding the down, up and down. In the down part, you add a little bit more. Okay? Okay, here we go. Like that. Simple, very simple. All right? Okay, and then in between, remember just a little bit, you know, in between, just a little bit, not make it too plain, a little bit black, a little bit here and here, here and there. Okay, so right now I want your finger ready. You see your finger right here? Just one finger, don't make it too dirty, okay? This one right now, the texture looks rough, right? We are gonna use finger to blend it in. I'm going to use my finger here and then just focus on this side of mountain and then push and drag, push and drag, blend it in. Okay, I show you the difference later. Okay, all right, clean my finger, blend it in. Don't blend too hard, just about number 2 touch. Okay, show it to you. You see? Use your finger, blend in, feel like this. Without blending in. Like this. Okay? Alright, blend it in. Don't push too hard. Don't push too hard, just about number 1 power. Blend it in. Wow, look how pretty it is. If you want to blend the other side, always clean your finger, okay? Blend it out, blend it out. Okay, here we go. And then here, blend it, blend, blend, blend. Power 1, good enough. Blend, blend, blend the darker area. And then clean your finger, lighter area. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, clean finger, darker area first. Darker area first. Clean, 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 lighter area after. All right, here, darker area first. Lighter area after. Okay, and this one, darker area first. And lighter area after. Okay, darker area first. And lighter area after. Okay, look at that. All right, and then next one, we are ready for the snow. Okay, so if you want the snow, of course white, but white is a trick. Do it light, super light. Sometimes barely touch it will be very white. Okay, so be careful. All right, so first I like to focus on the zigzag. You see, I do it super light. Okay, barely touch it, but I focus on the zigzag. Barely touch it. You see the zigzag? Remember the mountain up and down, that's how the zigzag comes out. Okay, I put a little bit snow more on this side. This side I will put it later, okay? A little bit more snow on this side. Very light, okay? Don't do hard. If you do hard, it's going to blend into the color. You won't show the snow. The snow white, it won't show. It won't come out. Okay, so very light. You see, snow comes out. All right, this side has a snow as well, but it's just because the darker, the shading is darker. So I want you to put it really light. Put it really light. And here and there a little bit too. Very light. Very light, okay? Very light. Same thing this side, we of course snow, but light. Here and there, very light. Okay, once you're done, especially this side, softer touch. Don't blend too hard, softer touch. You want the snow not too white, a little bit dim. The color a little bit dim, all right? And this one, finger light touch, because you want it blended in a little bit. See, the mountain comes out. Okay, is that pretty? You already got one snowy mountain. Compare this one. Wow, even more 3D, right? Okay, that's working on this one. All right, remember the zigzag? Okay, let's do the zigzag. You know the concept of the zigzag, right? Okay, that's because up down mountain become a zigzag. So right now I just working on the top part of the zigzag, right? Okay, this side put snow, very light, very light. Light touch, so the white yellow will show. If you do too hard, it blend into the bottom and you won't show, okay? Very light, very light, very light. Light touch, light touch, light touch. You see, snow comes out. Oh, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's do this side. Of course, no, but less. Not too much. Not too much. Little, little, and light. Okay, and then not just over there, here and there, a little bit. Here and there, a little bit. In between. Here and there, a little bit. But light, very light. And then use your finger, soft kind of like a dusting out, soft dusting out, okay? And then same thing to this side, always keep it clean and then do that, soft dusting out, okay? Okay, out of focus now. Okay, here we go. You see? All right, so we are going to continue doing this, okay? Continue doing this little by little. And to make the real snow comes out, okay? Comes out more. All right? All right, same thing this way. And right now it look flat, right? Okay, let's find the zigzag part. Zigzag part. You see, I found the zigzag part. And then put snow. Very light touch, light touch. Very light touch. Light touch. Okay, right now left hand side, but even lighter. Even lighter, right? Even light. Even lighter in between. And then use your finger, smart, soft, blend it out, soft, very soft. Okay, and then this side too. Softer, blend it out. Okay, you see, like that. All right, let's do this mountain. Okay, so this side, you don't see, you see the zigzag right here, zigzag right here. Okay, and then put snow, put snow, put snow. This side not much, you can see, right? Okay, and then softer, blend it out, blend it out. Blend it out like that. Here we go. All right, and then let's do this one. Finding the zigzag right here. You see a zigzag right here, right? Okay, a little bit here. Snow, let it go. Okay, and then the other side right here, you need snow. Right? You see the snow start to come out more, right? All right, softer blend it out on the darker side. And then little touch for the right hand side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then let's working on this one. Okay, let's find a zigzag. 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 Right? And then you can see zigzag right there. And then let's put the snow. Very light. Snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, right? Snow. And if you in between you like to put more mountain, you can do that, okay? But I just keep it simple. I don't want it to do it too complicated. Otherwise, lots of students will say, it's too hard. Okay, keep it simple, all right? Okay, same thing to this side. Snow, ready to come down. Ready to come down a little more here and there. here and there. Right? So pretty. Okay, and then blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Blend out on this side. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. All right. Right now, this one, find the zigzag. Find the zigzag. Okay. And then snow, snow, snow. Here and there a little bit, very light. Here and there a little bit, very light. Okay, and then that side right here. Like that. And then here, you want it either going in or comes out. You have to decide it, all right? So maybe I'm going to let it go onto the back. So I'm adding a little bit more snow. So this mountain will be in the front. Okay, blend it out. All right, and then this side, blend it out. Almost done. Look at that. Lots of snow, right? Show you a little bit closer view. Lots of snow, right? Okay, and the next one, we are going to use white. We are going to use white and then to put some more snow on the top, okay? So focus, all right? All right. So push. This time we are pushing really hard. I want the snow top really looks really hard. Okay, here, put some snow really hard on the zigzag part. Okay, and then I'm going to blend it down. Okay, blend it down. This means make the snow wider, wider. Make the snow wider. Okay, and then put a little bit stronger snow on this side. Okay, but this time I'm not going to blend it out that much. And then here, just light touch, light touch, light touch. That's all. Okay, do that. All right. So finding the zigzag, push harder this time, but make sure before you push harder, clean tip, push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder. Make the wheels not comes out. Push harder. Okay, and then clean, and add more snow. But this time, when you do the second time, you don't need to do it too hard. Just put some more snow over the top. But this time, no, blend it in. Don't blend it. You don't have to. If you want to blend, that's fine. Softer blend. Okay. So to make it, and then here a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. That's all. Okay. So little by little, focus on the top. Focus on the zigzag part. Okay, and then put some more snow. Put some more snow. And a little bit the other side. Little bit more snow. Softer touch. You see, look. Okay, wow, mountain, snowy mountain, right? And then we can go back to see if when you need more snow. That's fine. We can always do it. Okay, zigzag, zigzag, more snow, more snow, more snow. Blend it in a little bit. Oh, look at that. So pretty, right? Okay, this one, find the zigzag, push harder, push harder. This time you can push really hard, but always clean, okay? Otherwise it won't be white. Push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder, push harder. Okay, and then put snow, light, touch, light, light touch, light touch. That a little bit more. Do you like it? Light touch. Okay, and then this side a little bit too. A little bit. Little bit. Not much, okay? Little bit. Okay. Okay, this one. Zigzag. Okay. And then a little bit harder. A little bit harder in between. Right? And then let's put some snow. Put some snow, make it white. Put some snow. And then same thing to this side, very light, 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 light. And then blend in a little bit. Softer touch. Softer touch. Almost done. Okay, I don't want the zigzag look so weird, all right? So I'm going to find the, find the way to put a little bit more white. For example, here, we'll have a little bit more white in between. You just need to look for the spot and then put some more snow, white snow, okay? Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's clean. You see when I color, if it's not clean, don't use it. Make sure it's clean and then put some snow. This is how you make it whiter, okay? Okay, I'm going to just look for air, look again where I want the more snow, okay? So for example here, more snow, right, whiter. And a little bit more snow, white, like that. Okay, and then here maybe a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, not much. Okay, and then this one. So look for the snow you really want it much wider. Just go ahead and do it. Light touch. Okay, bring more snow here and there. Okay, bring more snow. Light touch, light touch. Don't blend it out. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, and this one right here, I need more snow on the top, right? A little bit more snow, right? More snow and light touch, light touch, light touch. Light touch. Okay, and move to this one. Just look, okay, use your artistic instinct. See where you want it much lighter. You are going to just go ahead and add it on any way you like. Okay, feel free. A little bit wider here. Okay, a little bit wider here. This one is called touch up. Okay, touch up, touch up, right? Touch up. Need a little touch up. Yeah, out of focus. Okay, little touch up. Little touch up. Like that. Little touch up. Little touch up. Little touch up. Okay, so finding a space, little touch up, and do it the way you like it. Okay, here a little bit more white. Okay, here a little bit more touch up. That make more sense. Finding a good spot. More snow. Light touch. Right here and there. Here and there. Just, you know, adding more snow in between. Okay. I think pretty much almost done. Pretty much. No. A little bit here and there. Here a little bit wider. I like it wider here. A little bit wider. Okay, a little bit wider here. A little bit here. Okay, so this is the lesson for today. I'm going to show you a different view, all right? All right, let me switch the camera. Okay, this is the final artwork, snow. I hope you like it, all right? And then you see this one as 3D snow, a lot of snow on the mountain, okay? All right, bye-bye. See you next time. I hope you enjoy the lesson. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.